this is a video targeted for the Kizumonogatari nerds. So we started Bake last night. Episode 1, again, Twitch, Patreon, Early Access. YouTube uploads will happen in a couple days. But what I noticed is, after Bake, it gets a little tricky in terms of the watch order because Kizumonogatari is the movie. And that's 3 parts. I think there are 3 movies, right? So if we go and look at, for example, Monogatari watch order, this is what we get. And a lot of people were saying that this is pretty much the good, like this result here. This is how you should watch it. Nisei Monogatari, so I guess, is what? 1 season. So remember, I have a new system where I want to constantly poll to make sure people are interested. And I can promise you that we're gonna watch Bake and Kizu. It's just, when we're done Bake and then we start Kizu, due to the way that we do, YouTube content and reactions, it's a bit tricky. How do I watch the movie while, like handling the other weeklies? Usually we have 1 day per week called the rest day, where it's like a little bit of a filler gap. Sometimes I do Patreon exclusives, but usually movies can be handled that day. And I'm thinking to myself, should we watch Kizu during Bake? Because what I noticed too is there's a lot of like things that's relevant that happens before Bake happens. Episode 1, Araragi is like, he was a vampire. Dude had some shit happen in like Golden Week and Shinobu was doing shit and he's a vampire, now he's not. And I'm thinking to myself, a lot of people also are saying you can watch Kizu for Bake. So my question is, can we watch Kizu, all 3 parts, every other week while we're watching Bake? Like week 1, let's say we watch like episodes 1 to 5 or something. Then comes rest day, watch part 1 of Kizu. Then we do the same thing over and over, such that by the end of Bake, we'll be also done with Kizu, such that the next poll will basically have Nisei going in as default. That is the game plan that I have right now with Monogatari, and I think that is the best way to handle it, because it just doesn't make sense to me that I'm gonna do all of Bake and then just watch 3 movies back to back to back. That kind of fucks up all the other YouTube upload schedule and stuff like that. So this is the mindset I have. A lot of people in chat are telling me that it is a good thing. Maybe if I watch Kizu, then I can also have additional context and details that will enhance the Bake reactions rather than just being confused. This seems to be like a Fate Zero, Fate Unlimited Blade Work situation. Maybe not to the same extent, but you know how one explains all the stuff that happened in the past. And then you watch UBW, if you have Fate Zero knowledge, then you're like, oh, I know that character. Oh, I know what happened there. Rather than, you have different payoffs, right? Sometimes people like to have non-chronological order payoff because it's like a shock later on. Some people like to have the chronological knowledge such that they understand what's happening, but that's the game plan. We're also going to be making a video pretty soon, again, polling for what we're gonna watch after this too. And remember, I'm gonna probably like have multiple videos trying to procure a list of animes, not just like one video. Usually I only make one video and a bunch of people flood the comments. I think we're going to do multiple videos to procure as many different selections of anime as possible. But I think that if Bake is strong, and based on the Patreon, the Twitch numbers, a lot of people are very engaged. Now that is the hardcore audience. It's still very good science to see, but the engagement is very high. So I have no doubt that we can carry forward the momentum and handle hopefully most of this. I think that the gas will kind of die off maybe by here, but I'll try my best to cover everything possible, and you just have to pull up and let me know that you actually want to watch it. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this plan. Bye bye.